Hola amigos, welcome back to another episode of Regrowth with myself, Escadok. In the last episode we started with the solar generators and I know I'm in creative but I'm explaining in a second. We started with the solar generators, we put this wind turbine and that's basically it, and we said we were gonna start maybe doing the quintupling of the ore. Now I've done that in this episode. Now the last two episodes actually I lost them. Don't ask me why, but I lost them all. They were not recording very well and the sound was not there, so yeah, I lost everything. So but what we did was basically this tower over here, okay, desalination, and I'm gonna explain, that's why I'm in creative, how I build that, okay. But of course the smaller version, we're gonna get to all those machines in there. That's the or quintupling that we're gonna explain a little bit later in this episode. And I'm gonna explain also in a footage that I recover actually, but it's from how do we build this one here. I just recovered the last part, but it show I think the whole build of this. This is by the way the ore triplicating ore, okay. And now that machine over there we need it because for what we're gonna do for the ore quintupling, we need this in here that I'm putting in the tank, this brine, and that brine is generating using this machine with water, and you can see the water in there. Actually I showed this on this episode, okay. But let me show you right here. For example, I'm gonna build it just in here. How do you build that machine? So you need a 4x4. Okay, there you go, very quickly, and then I'm gonna put it all around it like a tank. Okay, there you go. And now we need on the sides, only on the sides, to put this in here. We need a salination controller in here, and then we're gonna need two valves on each side, so inside the where the tank is. Okay, this is the smallest one that you can build, by the way, okay, because it's only like 2 block high in this, so actually 3 block high. And then you need the solar generators, okay. You can put them, doesn't matter, like this, or you can put them like so. And I'm stuck, no, okay, they look prettier this way I think, so I'm gonna put them like that, but it doesn't really matter. So another one in there, one in there, and the other one in there. And as you can see, we have a machine. It's saying complete, but as soon as you click salination plant, now it says structured, okay, high 3 multiplier. This multiplier, by the way, it's if you can see on this machine over there, because this it's if you take a look at the biome, we are in a plain. But if we take a look at the biome where I put this one here, we are in a wasteland, and wasteland are more hotter than plains. So that's why the multiplier in here is 2 times. Okay, that's why there was the ideal location for that one, and I didn't build it around here. Okay, and this is generating this brine. It will generate it, and once it, of course, it gets a lot of heating temperature. It's working from the solar panel, and it will start filling with water in there. But I explain a little bit more on the video. So enjoy the video where I talk about those machines in the inside and the ore quintupling. And I'm sorry that I'll try that not to happen again. This oh, look at her, we have another one of these spirits that I missed in the other episode. Okay, so but we're pretty much done with this series, guys. But I just wanted to show you that because one of the subscriber requested how do you do quintupling with this pack and mechanism. Okay, so enjoy, guys, and thank you so much for your support. Alright, so I decided to move the machines to the other side because I think it will be we have more space to work on that, and I can put a pump actually here. So what I'm gonna do is actually let me put some water in there. So you and you, there you go, and we're gonna remove you, there you go. And now, whoops, oh come on, All right, let me bring okay, here we have the electrolyte separator. Okay, so that's another machine we're gonna use. And let me bring some pipes. I'm gonna grab some golden fluid pipes. Let me put you away. Emerald fluid pipes, we need only one. What else? I need some wooden engines. So let's grab 1, 2, 3, 4, and some levers. Let's grab 2. Okay, and let's hook up this pump for now. So we'll put that's an emerald pipe, that's not a fluid pipe. Okay, so not you. Oh, emerald fluid pipe, yeah, it was. Okay, I don't know why I didn't saw that one. Okay, so let's hook you up like that. Perfect, and we can put some engines like so. And let's put 2 more. And I don't know why I'm showing this, because we have done it so many times already. So I'm gonna just plug you and you. I think with that will be enough. And you start working, and I'm gonna jump out of here, and we should start receiving some water after that. So in here, what I'm gonna do is put all the machines. Not that we need so many, and we're still gonna move it out for if we want to quintuple or ores, but for now, yeah, we're getting some water. Okay, perfect. So this machine, what it does, electronic separator, will hook it up. Actually, let's give it some power, and I'm gonna see. Okay, can we do you like this? And I'm gonna put you next to it. That's the correct, yeah. So I'm gonna put it right here, and he should start receiving power, and it should start receiving water. So perfect. And now what it's gonna do is separate the water into hydrogen and oxygen. Now for what we need, we don't need actually the hydrogen, so I'm just gonna dump the hydrogen here. Okay, as you can see, and we're getting only the oxygen. And so that's the first step. So we need a pump going through here, and then what we're gonna do is put the purification chamber, that's this guy here. And I should have put this actually a little better. Let me see here. I'm gonna put you, yeah, let me change this very quickly, because this should be in here. It will be much easier. Okay, there you go. So we can put the machine straight there, and we don't need to do anything else. So this is getting power, and it's also getting oxygen. And because it's connected directly to this machine, this oxygen is transmitting directly to here. Now you can use other stuff in here. I think you can use even I think you can use flint, but I'm not 100% sure. I always do it like this. So once you hook that up, if I take a piece of gold, what it's gonna do is purify the gold ore, and probably the terms and what is exactly doing I won't understand, but this is a clump. No idea what is a clump, but it's a piece of gold. Okay, so now that we have the purification chamber, we're gonna take that and put the crusher next to it. Okay, so we put only one piece of gold, one piece of ore, and we got 3 gold clumps. Now with the crusher, what we're gonna do, we already have power, yes. So I'm just gonna say this to auto eject on, and in here we're gonna say input on, and here. So now you can see we're getting those 3 pieces of gold clump, and we're gonna get the dust. Okay, and now if we put the enrichment chamber, there you go, right here, and we say the same stuff in here, auto, oops, on, and in here we're gonna say input, and we're gonna change this, and we get the 3 dust to generate this what is called dust. So this is dirty gold dust and this is dust, that's why. Okay, so this purification chamber goes to the crusher, and then we get the gold dust, and of course, as you have guessed, once we get that in here, it's working already, we get the gold ingots. So from 1 piece of gold ore we managed to get 3 pieces. Why are we getting this one? Oh, it was probably already there. Yeah, probably it was already there. Okay, so let's take it out and do it again. But that's basically what it's doing, is triplicating our ore. So I'm gonna take, now there's nothing here, and actually I can put a chest directly here. So let's get a chest, a trap chest, no, 1 chest like that, regular chest. We'll say that to auto eject on, and that's it. So we'll put it here as soon as it goes. So as you can see, it finished the purification of the gold clump. Now the dirty gold dust, now the gold dust, and we'll get the ores in here. There you go. Alright, so that's quite a nice process. Now in this pack, I'm repeating myself, but in this pack it doesn't make sense with all the if we automated a farm with a bunch of golems, we don't really need to worry about this. Now in the atonement that I'm playing right now also, here you go, 3 pieces of gold from 1 piece of ore. Hola amigos, welcome back to another episode of Regrowth with myself, Escadog. I hope you're doing fine, and I wanted to make this episode kind of a special. I'm gonna show how to quintuple your ore using Mekanism. Now, the status of this pack is we have pretty much done everything that we need to do in this pack. We have, I think, a couple of quests on the to summon the devil, I think, in Witchery, but pretty much else we conquered the pack, I will say. And I'm still waiting for maybe some updates and stuff like that, so we can do something else. But for now, we're playing Atonement Sins of the Past. I'm having a lot of fun with that pack. I'm gonna start another one as well, so we have 2 at the same time for those people who don't like the Atonement series. But this one, I don't think I will make any more videos until probably a new patch or something like that, because actually there's nothing else to do. So and actually I've seen other videos of Regrowth around, and nobody is at this point, and also I haven't seen anyone yet defeating also the learner, the shade of learner. So I'm kind of feel good about it. I think we've done great so far. So let's take a look at how to quintuple your ore with Mekanism. Now, some people may hate this, some people may love it, because it's a lot of technical stuff and complicated jargon, I think, even for me, that my English is not my mother tongue. So we built this tank the other episode. Of course, a lot smaller than this one. This is the highest you can get. I think it's 18 high. So it's producing a ton of this stuff that I'm putting here, and then from that tank to this tank, just because of fun. So we're generating brine ton of it, as you can see. We have already seen in here, so let me go back to my place here. We have already seen how to triple your ore, and remember, it was getting gold clumps, then gold dust, and then from that gold ingots. All of this from just 1 gold ore. Okay, so this is the process, and you start in the electrolytic separator. with a little bit of water. You dump the hydrogen, I think it's that generating here, and then the oxygen, you use the oxygen to power to use this machine, the purification chamber, with a little bit of oxygen, and you put the gold ore. It will create this gold clump. Now the gold clump go to the crusher and it will generate the gold dust, and the I think, let me see, no, from here, let me test it out. Gold crusher, yeah. So from this purification chamber, you can see we put one piece only. It will generate this gold clump, will be crushed. Then we'll get the dust in here, and from the dust we get the iron ingots. So dirty gold dust, the enrichment chamber. Oh, okay, that's the part that I was forgetting. So the dirty gold dust go there, it purifies that to gold dust, and then it goes to generate one ingot. Okay, kind of a noisy machine there. But so let's go outside, and I was thinking, instead of doing all the rest in here, I want you to do it outside just to be a little bit more clean, and then I can move it around and put it under the stuff in there. So what we need here for now is, I put a pump, but I put because we're talking about mechanism, I put an electric pump. The only thing you need for electric pump is a little bit of electricity. You put it in a source, infinite source of water, and then you have it. And the actually, I'm not going to show you the recipes. You probably can figure that out. Just let me see. Electric pump. Where is it? I don't see it here. Electric pump. Electric pump right here. So this is the recipe, releases. So same old stuff, and all the stuff in mechanism, right? So what I'm doing here, I'm bringing the brine in this fluid pipe over here, and the water over here. Okay, so I'm gonna try to explain it as best as I can, but I don't make any promises. So let's take for now two, because this is gonna be important to understand, two electronic separator. So I'm gonna put one, let's say in here, and I'm gonna put the other one in here. The only thing they need is a little bit of power, so I can bring the power from here, I guess. And before putting any power, actually, you can see that we're getting the brine in here. We're not generating anything, okay, still, and we're getting the water here. So everything is working. So now we can put a little bit of power in both of them, and you will see that the one with brine will generate sodium and chlorine. Okay, so the sodium we don't need, so actually we can dump the sodium from here, and it will keep generating the chloride until it's full. Okay, in here we have hydrogen from water and oxygen. Both of them we're gonna need. So what I'm gonna do first is, between this one here, the chlorine, and the hydrogen, that's why I put it like this, the water in one side and the brine in this side over here, so I can put in the middle right there a chemical infuser. So let's grab a chemical infuser right here. So if I put a chemical infuser in the middle, you can see we'll get the chlorine, and it will get the hydrogen, and it will generate hydrogen chloride. Okay, so you can see kind of, let me put the master volume a little bit lower. Okay, so you can see we're generate that hydrogen chloride. Now the hydrogen chloride we need, so we can put it on this machine, the chemical injection chamber. So if I put that machine in there, that machine will get the hydrogen chloride. So same as the one over there. Okay, so let's give it a little bit of electricity, and yeah, we see the electricity go, and there you go. So here we have the first machine that we're gonna need. Now What we're gonna do is, I told you that this brine, what was it here, the sodium we dump, but this in here that is getting water, we're getting oxygen that is filling up, and we're not doing anything with it. Okay, the rest we're doing it on that machine. So what I need to put in there is something to use this oxygen. Okay, and we're gonna put another chemical infuser. So let's put another chemical infuser. There you go. Right there. So now the oxygen is coming over here, and what we need to connect to this machine is combine the oxygen with sulfur dioxide. Now sulfur dioxide come from this sulfur here, but we need a chemical oxidizer to process this. So let me put a little bit of this in here, and let's put the chemical oxidizer. And the chemical oxidizer right here, I'm gonna put it right next to this machine in here. So let's give it a little bit of electricity, and you will see this is getting all the oxygen. And now if I put this sulfur that we have on our plantations over there, right? So if I put this sulfur in there, let me put just 3 pieces of there, you will see that the sulfur get processed. Okay, sulfur dioxide, and it should go in here. So let me see why it's not going. Okay, let me remove this for a second. I'm gonna put it maybe here. I'm gonna put one of these, actually I have in here a pressurized tube. Okay, and let's put the chemical oxidizer right here. Do I have a wrench? Yes, I do. Oops, not what I wanted. What I want is this to connect in here. So let's put it like so, maybe. No. There you go. Now it's connecting, and now it's empty. So everything is going in here. The sulfur dioxide is going in here, and we're generating sulfur trioxide. Now the sulfur trioxide is going to be important because we're going to use it for these machines over here: the chemical dissolution chamber, the chemical washer, and the chemical crystallizer. Now whatever we put in the chemical crystallizer, and actually let me put the chemical crystallizer, let me put this machine separated so we understand what they're gonna do. But let me put a little bit of electricity also, because they all need electricity. So I'm gonna put it right here. Okay, so the chemical crystallizer I'm gonna put in here. The chemical washer I'm gonna put right next to it. Okay, so they connect. And the chemical dissolution chamber, I'm gonna put it right next to it, so they're all connected. Okay, and the only one, this one here needs water, of course. So let's grab some golden fluid pipes, and let's bring a little bit of water from here. Okay, and we're gonna get it in here. So let's grab you, and let's see here, because of course it's a washer, so it has to wash. So there you go. So this one should get water in any minute. Are you getting water? You should. Why you're not getting water? So probably I need to put it from the top. Yes. Okay, let me do like this. Now you should get water. Okay, perfect. So no monsters, no. Okay, so this one is getting water, perfect. So now this one here, in order to function the chemical dissolution chamber, it needs sulfuric acid. Now if we take a look at this one here, it's making sulfuric trioxide. Okay, so that's not good. So what we need to do right now is I'm gonna put another machine that is in here, and I hope it's not getting complicated, guys, but we'll see the function once it's done. But this machine here, rotary condensator, Okay, needs a little bit of water as well, so let's put it maybe actually I'm gonna put it right here, and I'm gonna put it right here. Are you getting water? No, because you need to be on this side, so let me put you right there. How do I connect this? You see there's a liquid and the gas side, so if I put you like this, okay, then you're getting liquid. No? Why are you not getting liquid? You're not getting power, maybe, that's why. So let me try this, like this. Okay, you're getting power, but you're not getting liquid. So there you go, water. Okay, and then from the water, we're generating water vapor. Okay, that's what we needed. Now, the water vapor, we're gonna put it on a chemical infuser. And let's see here, in here, okay, with the sulfur trioxide. Now, let me bring this golden fluid pipe, whoops, like so. And no, it's not a fluid pipe, so we need to use a pressure tube, and I'm gonna see if I can put it, let's see here, in here. Okay, so I'm gonna put you like so. Let's see here, like that, like that, like that, and as you can see, we're taking all this in here. Okay, now it's empty, and we're gonna pop it right in. Actually, what I need, let me think about it, because this is the rotary condensator. We need to put the vapor in a chemical infuser. So let me put another one. Let me see, do I have another one here? Yeah, okay, perfect. So let me take this one here and connect it to this one. Let me put this in here maybe. Okay, and let me connect this one in here. Boom. And give it a little bit of electricity as well. There you go. So now we're getting the sulfur trioxide in here, and I'm gonna pump this golden pressurized tube like so. You see how it's going in there to this one here, and let's do it this way then. There you go. So now we're generating, no, not you. Now we're generating sulfuric acid. Okay, now this sulfuric acid need to go to the chemical dissolution chamber that is in here. Okay, so the only thing we need to do is connect. How do I connect this? Maybe I can do like so. So I remove you and connect you like this, and then I can bring this one over here. Okay, it's not pretty, but we get what we're doing. So you are not going there. There you go. So let's put a little bit more of this sulfur in here. Okay, in here, how are you doing? You're full. And okay, so now I think it should work. We put the water there. This one is getting sulfur trioxide and water vapor, and everything else what is generating goes into this machine here that is getting the sulfuric acid. This one is getting water. This one is not doing anything right now, and I think that's it. It should work now. Now, how do we start getting what we want? Is we go to here one. So let's say I want, as you can see, I don't have anything with me. Actually, let me dump this for a second. So let's dump you, let's dump you, let's organize you, let's dump you. Okay, so sulfur we keep. Okay, we have a gold ore there. So let's test it out. I'm gonna put the gold ore in here. Okay, and we'll see the process. So one piece of gold ore in here is gonna go to this tank here, gold slurry. The gold slurry goes to the chemical washer, okay, and is processed, is washed out, and then whatever the result is gonna go to this, and it's gonna clean the gold slurry, okay. And now from here we should connect it, and did I bring any pipe? No. Okay, so we can connect whatever is the result here, the gold crystal. So let's finish of this one piece of gold ore that we put in there to process. Okay, we're getting 2. And let me see if I can put, do I have any golden transport pipe? And I need, I'm gonna need a, let me grab an emerald. Let's see, pipe, emerald transport pipe. Where is it? Did I get it? No. Emerald transport pipe. Okay, have one there, and I think I put some gates so we don't have to. Okay, so what do we have there? It's finished. We have 5 pieces. So right now we're starting to. So one piece of gold ore generated 5 pieces of gold crystal. Okay. Now we need to pump this out of here and put it straight into this one. So let's do that. Golden transfer pipe. Not gonna be pretty, but it's gonna work. So let's move you and put you over here. Right here. Okay, one more, and bring you all over this and connect you in here with an emerald transport pipe. Perfect. And let's bring you like so. Okay, the only thing we need, of course, is a gate. So we can grab one basic gate from here. Let me put you there, and let's say if there is item in inventory, which there are 5. Okay, just energy pulsar, and we'll see. It should get, actually it's an emerald, so we need to, let me black nothing. So there you go, we have our stuff in there going from this chemical crystallizer and going into this machine that is using the hydrogen chloride that we did to process these 5 pieces of gold crystal. Okay, so let's wait for it. I can always put speed upgrades on all this machine, basically not all of them, but almost all of them, to accelerate this process. Now we're getting, from that 5 pieces of gold crystal, we're getting gold shards. Okay, so let's wait for the 5 to process. And as you can see, that's why we needed all this, because we needed not only this hydrogen chloride to use this machine, but we also needed this sulfuric acid with all this that we did in here to process the ores in this machine here. So let's see, it's almost finished. So we're gonna have 5 pieces of gold shard, and now I'm gonna take them out of here, but what we can do is do exactly what I just did with that one. Okay, so if we take them out from here and we bring them to our place, so we can actually pipe them directly, and we can pipe them directly to this machine, the purification chamber, right? So we put it in there, and imagine there's a golden transfer pipe that are coming all the way from there. So is purificating the gold shard, is then doing a gold clump. And let me take everything out from here just so we see what is going to be the end result. So I'm going to put you, well, I'm going to leave it in there for now. So as you can see, 2 pieces to go, is crushing, is dirty gold dust. So this is the same process as before actually. So if we put 5 pieces, the end result will be to have 5 ingots with us at the end. So let's wait for it. This almost finished. Okay, this one is finished. Now this one is processing the last bit of gold clump, and we'll wait for it. There you go. This one is processing that dirty gold dust. Alright, almost done. And this one is then smelting the gold dust, and we should get 5 gold ingots from 1 piece of gold ore. There you go. So now we have a quintupling machine that we can use to quintuple our ore, and this is it, basically what you need to do. So let me go through it one more time, and so you can understand. So here we have the pump that is connected to basically 3 machines. This one here, the electronic separator, is one. This one here, the rotary condensator to make vapor, and this one here, that is the washer, okay, the chemical washer. So that's what we need the pump for. Now the electricity, okay, it's all the machines. So the golden this brine is going to the electrolytic separator here, and the water is going to this other one in here, okay. The electrolytic separator, the hydrogen on what is called the sodium, we're not using it, okay, and we're using only the chlorine. And in this machine, we're using both the hydrogen and the oxygen, okay. The hydrogen we're combining with that chlorine to get the hydrogen chloride to use this machine over here, okay. Now and so that's one part for this machine. The other part is to get this oxygen, and we combine it with the sulfur that we put in there, okay, remember this sulfur in there, and with that we make, we'll see in a second, sulfur dioxide, and we combine that sulfur dioxide to generate this that we put in here that now is empty. What is it called again? Let me put a bunch more in here so we can wash it. So oxygen is full in here, so we're getting sulfur dioxide that is going in here, sulfur trioxide, and the sulfur trioxide is combining with the water vapor. Now the water vapor, we get it from the water, we put it on this machine, and then the water vapor is generated and combined with that trioxide to generate whatever we're gonna use in this machine, that is the sulfuric acid, okay. So that's basically it. Now we get it and put it in the chemical washer and then the chemical crystallizer, and we pump everything to here, and this we can pump it out or just put this machine next to the other one, and we just go in here and we say the output eject on and whatever, okay. So that's basically it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode. It's kind of a short one, but I just wanted to show that because one of the subscriber commented that it will be fun to show. So for those of you guys who enjoyed this kind of technical stuff, I think it's gonna be a great build. I'm gonna make this one should be episode what episode is this one? Let me check very quickly on my channel because I lost track of this. So this should be episode 67 maybe, or 68, I'm not sure. But probably I'm gonna do a couple of more episodes of Regrowth, maybe the vampirism stuff or other stuff. I'm not gonna touch Thaumcraft because in my Atonement series we're gonna do it very in depth, the Thaumcraft stuff, so I'm not gonna touch it anymore. And we'll see, we'll wait for a patch maybe on this world, and I'm gonna put a world download on episode 70 once we get there, probably, okay, so you can have access to all this stuff. Sorry about that, guys. So with that, thank you so much for all the support, guys, on this series. It's been great, and see you next time in this one or another series. Thank you, and bye bye.